Have a great rest of your night.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah, woo!
So, were we good?
Exceptional, man. You completely rocked it tonight. That last song, epic. That walk must have been a good one.
Yeah, it was, I guess. Yeah.
Want to head back to my place? I got some.
Jenny, baby, wasn't it gnarly? I was all like...
Oh, yeah, I have a half-sister. She's a fucking piece of shit. You know, she has a real job, and the real love of our parents, well, mom died back in August, had like a sepsis thing going on, ate her from the inside, really shit. It was her own fault though. You know, she ignored all the warning signs, she fought her dad about going to the hospital, and she paid for it. Boo-hoo. Sorry, I know it sucks to hear someone shit on their mom so hard. This person who's supposed to be the shining star of positivity and intellect, who guides you through the more emotional parts of being alive. She was really dumb, though. Sent Jenny and I to Catholic school, St. John. When I realized I was gay, it really made me reflect on a lot. Our mother was a racist, homophobic, religious zealot who would look me dead in the eye and say, art you have to think about is bad art. I was never good enough. You know, but if I did something she liked or she wanted me to do, it was great. She would fucking gush to all her friends about how smart I was and... Sorry, Jenny's just like our mom. A carbon copy.
Yeah, babe, a riot. You were deaf for talent up there. Hey!
I thought I'd go get something to drink. Do you want anything?
I'm good, babe. You're getting water, right?
I thought I'd get something special. Because we got the gig. Our first one. We got the gig. I'll get water.
Where in the Bible does it say you can't drink? I mean, they drank all the time back then, right?
Mark, stop.
And where the hell do you get off ordering him around like
Just
that?
stop.
Oh, get off your high horse.
Jenny!
I'm the one on the high horse. Be fucking real.
Mark, just stop. God, you two are like this every time you meet. Can't you two just be normal, okay? Mark, Derik, great job tonight. Very proud of you both.
Thanks, muchacho.
My God, it's him.
What?
It's Stan. Stan Carlisle.
Oh, nice. Go. Now go ask him if you like the show. Shoot. Come on now. Go.
Thanks. Mind if I pull up a chair?
Go right ahead. So, how long have you played?
Oh, since I was in high school, sophomore year, I think. So that's what, 5 years, I think? I'm really bad at mental math.
It's okay, so am I.
So, you come here often? It's pretty out of the way. Lots of probably better bars in Ann Arbor.
Huh?
I don't usually come here. I usually go to Casey's on Depot Street. Your friend over there, he gave me this flyer, and he said you guys were really cool, so I should check you all out.
Cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry for being so weird yesterday.
What?
In the library. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I don't remember something. I don't know. Worth an apology happening?
Oh. Cool. Would you like a drink?
Oh, it's getting late for that. I've got to get going. Big drive. Thanks. Have a good night. Oh, and good job. Again.
Brothers of Greece.
I'm sorry. Have we met before?
No. I believe I would remember a face like yours.
Really? I could have sworn I bumped into you along the path, scattered your books.
I have no books to scatter.
What's your name, ma'am?
Madeline.
Alec.
A Greek name.
Really? For some reason, I thought it was Norwegian.
Defending man.
Excuse me?
That's what it means. Alec. Defending man.
Man is in singular man or mankind?
I suppose that's what you make of it.
So what's your name mean?
Higher tower.
Oh, French?
Greek. We are brothers of Greece, Alec. Brothers of fallen pillars and gods, of math and philosophy. We are brothers of man.
Wow. Are you a philosopher?
A scholar.
You remind me so much of the girl I met. She was a teacher, but very clever.
I'm sure she was.
Madeline. Is that like a variation of Magdalene, like Mary of Magdalene?
It is.
Huh. Then maybe we're brothers in Christ too.
Brothers of Christ are brothers of sin. No one is a brother in Christ. For when crusaders swept through the land and eroded culture, they called themselves brothers in Christ. When really, deep down, they were brothers of Beelzebub, brothers of Ares, brothers of Buddha, brothers of Gandhi, brothers of Muerte, brothers of Rome, Italy, Spain, Norway, England, Africa, Asia, and Greece. We are brothers of the long lost to the cruelties of man's journey to consume.
Oh.
Haunted hangover. Scene 13. The train. Psst. River.
What, man?
Am I a good person? Am I a failure?
Mark, I wouldn't keep living with you if I didn't think you were a good person. I'm really sorry you feel so shitty. I know everyone doesn't always get it. Hell, I don't even really get it, but I care about you, man. People are complex. I'm not always a good person. You're not always a good person. That's just being alive. People have egos and opinions and prejudices that get in the way of empathy sometimes. That's just part of being human. I remember that train. I was obsessed with it as a kid. It just sounded so mystical. Everything sounds so mystical when you're young. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. It always got so cold. I would just lay there and view my room through the darkness. I would watch the static ink dance through my vision like this trippy black lava lamp. I was obsessed with those. Anyway, I would just wait and listen for the train. And when I heard it, I would creep out of bed, peel open the blinds on my window, and just stare into the pale blue azalea bushes in our backyard. It was ages away. I would have never been able to see it, but I still looked. I looked every time I heard it for so many years. You should try being nicer to Jenny. I know that you only see your mom when you look at her, and I know she sucked. I really do. Just, don't you wish you could have at least been decent in the last few months you've had?
Haunted Hangover, Scene 19, Mica's Ghost.
Should we practice Saturday, Sunday, or both?
All of the above.
You can't just say that. That's what the both option is there for.
Well, I don't adhere to your rules.
I think Derek's gonna quit, dude.
Good.
We need a drummer,
I'm sick
man.
of him starting shit.
Well, you and Jenny both start shit.
Yeah. We're both little shit starters. Just like our mom.
I mean, hey, one more big gig and then we can find someone else, right? Think Riverwood?
I wish. I mean, I'd be so down.
What's your favorite Halloween memory?
Seriously?
Yes, I'm bored and I hate the silence.
Hey, it's not silent. Lorelai's going through it.
Answer the question or the drone of this TV show is going to drive me insane.
Okay. It's one of the first memories that I can remember. It was my first time trick-or-treating, and I was so small, and everything was so big, and it was epic. Like the whole world was Halloween. I vividly remember this like snapshot of time where I'm like looking at this inflatable as like 3 jack-o'-lanterns stacked on top of each other, and I don't know. To me, it looked like it was as tall as a skyscraper. That's it, I think. Your turn.
You ever heard the Ghost Book?
No.
Really? I can't believe you've never heard of this thing. It is totally up your alley. My dad used to take me here all the time. The food was never great, but we'd always want to see the Ghost Book. It's just this collection of photos that allegedly caught orbs and spirits from the past and other spooky shit in this place. Most of these photos were taken up in the crow's nest. I was too young to go up there, so I would flip through these photos and try to build this 3D model of it in my head, you know? During October, my dad would bring me here every Friday. I started to bring this little disposable camera with me that I bought at Walgreens, hoping I could catch something. Trying to add my own story to the Ghost Book. And of course, Halloween landed on a Friday that year. I was so excited on the ride over, I couldn't even contain myself. I limited myself to 3 photos per visit, giving me 15 on the big day. We got there and I couldn't even sit down at the table. I was up wandering immediately. My dad was keeping an eye on me, but we were there around 4 p.m., so no one else was really there. I was snapping pictures of everything. Man, I wanted so deeply to just find something. It made it worse. I couldn't see if I caught anything or not. It was just flash after flash after flash after flash.
Wait a second, you want to pop or something?
stopped, my dad was saying that he was going to go use the restroom and for me to sit back down at the table and wait for him. I only had 1 or 2 pictures left. I felt defeated. And then I realized I was alone. I was alone and unsupervised, and the stairway to the crow's nest was right there. I think it's funny now, but I was scared. God, I was scared. I looked around, making sure no one else was watching, and I made my way over to the stairway. I remember looking back at this counter to see if the waiter at the time was watching, and he was completely taken by that football game playing up on that stupid TV. So I booked it. I booked it on my tippy toes, camera in hand, and I made it up to the crow's nest. And no one was there. There was this odd smell, dust in the air that caused the light beams to project rectangles onto the floor. Everything was creaking and I was just breathing so loud. I think it's funny now, I was hyperventilating. I was horrified. I was scared of getting in trouble and scared of being alone in this place that gets so full. It felt like someone was staring daggers at me. It was the feeling I was waiting for, so I lifted my camera and I snapped my last picture. I booked it back downstairs and my dad wasn't even back there. Yada, yada, yada. Long story short, I demanded that we go to Walgreens and get them developed. I got them back in like a week. I was flipping through them frantically. I was looking for the one. Oh, I found it. It's a picture of the crow's nest, and in the center is a man. He's wearing a straw hat and suspenders. He has his hands at his sides, eyes wide open, and mouth slightly agape. Kind of looking like he's trying to say something. It's such a dead look. I know, ghosts have a dead look. It's horrible though. An existence so long and tiring, there's nothing left to feel. Shit. No, I still see him. Or at least I think I do. We'll be playing a set and I'll see him in the corner of the room, or I'll see him out of the corner of my eye, still looking like he's trying to say something. I just can't hear him.
Think I've been hearing?
Your ghost is a little too specific. Well, here it is.
Well, I'm gonna have nightmares.
A long walk home.
its beauty is stunning to me. The sun on the horizon shattered by branching trees, refracted by the glittering ice and snow. So beautiful, the sun she whispers to me. Sun she glances through the trees, and the snow seems to glitter and dance and never glow. Oh, the snow has never felt so warm as I stand on this land so ancient and wise in the presence of this glorious golden goddess. Would it hurt to sit here just a bit, to lay in this pool of shining gold, or should I ignore her and just pass her by? But deeply that feels so unwise as I stare at the sun as she whispers to me. The sun as she sparkles through the trees, and the snow seems to glitter and dance and never glow. Oh, the snow has never felt so warm as I stand